I did not play Strikers yet. So like I said, so like I was telling Paul. Oh, okay. So like I was telling Paul, so the back of my Switch, so the battery is like expanding or whatever, so I have to take the cover off and replace the battery.
Oh, okay.
So before it gets worse, because apparently it's like a fire hazard or something if you don't replace the battery. All right, here we go. Sorry.
Oh, is it starting now?
Yeah.
All right. I don't hear anything.
You hear stuff from my end, right?
No. I got yours muted. I got the stream on right now.
Okay.
I thought somebody was talking.
Rumor has it something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastor's gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it alone.
You start off with another shooter. I was watching Nairo's stream, right? And then he was just messing with the chat. Oh, guys, here he comes. It's another shooting game. and like the Summer Games Fest like showcase.
In fairness, most games are shooters.
Yeah, like dude, like the Summer Games Fest was showing a lot of horror shooters, and they were actually showing a lot of games that were taking place in space.
You know, space is kind of interesting because most people don't do space.
From what I understand, a lot of people asked for those type of games, so that's why there were a lot of them were there.
I want a dog fighting game, honestly. You really gonna see this guy float and not do anything? By the way, what the hell is this woman doing, like, sitting in the side?
She's doing, like, sign language.
Oh. I swear, no sign language person ever does that.
Yeah, this is my first time seeing this. So, I was wondering that, too. Wait, why was she on the side at the beginning? But I'm like, oh, she's doing the sign language and everything?
Yeah, but they're always super fucking exaggerated. Nobody ever does sign language like that, except for on TV. They do whatever the hell they want.
A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts, the bustling historic downtown, the seafront district, and the old lighthouse. Then, something happened.
I could be wrong, though.
People started vanishing.
No, she's doing sign language.
Sold out. Big time.
Hey, those are cheaper gas prices than we have.
A vampire, a cultist trying to be a vampire, or dead. And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water. Totally cut us off from the outside world. Gotta admit, though, if I have to be stuck on an island full of vampires, I'm glad it's with y'all.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
Aw, thanks, Jacob. We've also got Remy, our engineer genius, and her little robot.
Isn't this made by Bethesda? I'm pretty sure this is a Bethesda game.
Sure, but it does look somewhat
resident
interesting.
expert on all things creepy.
I prefer the term cryptozoologist, but to each their own.
Last but not least, yours truly. I have these weird.
I think this is made by Bethesda.
We've been digging for answers, but haven't found much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to
Talk
mess.
about four people. This honestly looks something similar to, with all different abilities, this looks something similar to Borderlands, honestly.
Yeah, I had a feeling like you were about to say that.
Spotted some bloodsuckers in their fan club.
And then one with powers. If the person didn't have
That
powers,
that yellow robot kind of remind me of what Claptrap, whatever.
Huh. Yeah, that's Claptrap. The only reason I said that is because the girl had powers.
Yeah.
And it's a girl. Usually only girls have them.
On my mark. Oh shit, blood bag! Yeah, we're here. Look alive! This one is mine.
Going up.
That looks cool though.
Yeah, it does. Looks interesting, that's for sure.
Is this up to you to play?
Game, essentially. They just replaced it with vampires.
Tells me there's a nest.
It's something that's similar to like Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead.
I simply must go in there.
What is that? Where does it go?
It's just these characters have powers.
Yeah.
So it's like a mixture of the 4 games I've
Some
seen.
kind of collective consciousness. That's impossible.
There's the movie theater. I used to come here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this up for me? Shit. Run!
Definitely some cool locales though.
This is probably a fall release.
The game actually works on launch. Who knows? I might convince others to try and get it. If it's a Bethesda game, I don't have any hope.
I'm pretty sure this probably is a Bethesda game.
Fight back. Redfall. Oh, it comes out to 2023.
Oh, coming 2023.
Yeah.
Playing day one with Game Pass. The broken ass thing right there.
They're really pushing Game Pass.
You can't go wrong with it.
Oh, what? We're getting freaking Silk Song?
Hey, I remember drawing this guy.
That's a girl, Hornet.
Oh shit! Oh my fault. If any Holiday fans saw this, I have the game, but I have not played it yet.
I literally just started like a week ago. I've already beat her twice.
I watched Gucci and them stream it though. Hollow Knight. Game was really fun.
It is really fun.
And then all you hear is nothing but good things about it. Nothing but good things.
It's a really polished game.
Yeah.
It looks really nice doing it too.
Yep.
This game's gonna be difficult though.
Yeah. It's like that genre, just like Metroid Dread is, like that it's at the tip of my tongue.
Be as hard as Dread mode.
Playing
No,
day one with
that's
Game
hard.
Pass. I'm surprised. I will not be surprised if we saw that every time they show the game. World premiere.
I'm not either.
Yeah. Console launch exclusive.
They said console launch. So this is still on PC. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Selling humans is drugs. You're the only one that can stop them. You realize we're gonna have to take out the entire
What
alien
in
drug
the
cartel?
world?
That actually sounds fucking interesting.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Okay.
Gonna leave me here?
Made by them.
Yeah.
Space?
Everybody lives in space, including
It
you.
clearly is Rick
Alright,
and
you're a
Morty.
bounty
One of
hunter
their
now.
ones.
Yeah,
Come help me
VAs.
rescue my friends. They're Gatlians, just like me.
It's Morty's VA.
Yeah. I don't know the characters. I don't watch that show. I'm not saying it's bad or anything.
It's not too bad. It's actually pretty funny. Rick and Morty. I watched a couple episodes.
I know Isaiah likes it.
Yeah, we I think we talked about it at Colossal Con too.
Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
Definitely interesting having a colorful game though.
Yeah.
Because usually everything's a freaking brown military.
Yeah. It's giving me like something like how Ratchet and Clank or something like Sunset Overdrive will look. All colorful. What is that? What in the world?
Everyone fight each other!
Oh my gosh.
The freaking Cabbage Patch Kids mutated.
High on life.
Well, okay. Well, now I can.
October 20. Yeah, 22. Okay.
So it comes out relatively soon.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never done before. For the first time ever, our entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months. you're going to see more gameplay than we've ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and my favorite, the most anticipated open-world RPG of the last 20 years. All playable in the year ahead. And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want, where you want, and when you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass. And that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console. We are thrilled to be working with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire world. And now, all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
That sounds good. Okay.
For over a decade, players have created a thriving culture of competition and creativity around
They
our
really
games.
want that mobile
From
audience
clutch
because
plays with
mobile's
friends
so fucking
to
big.
unforgettable
They
moments in
open their
esports
wallets
to
so
amazing creations
easily.
that have blown our minds.
I haven't played
Our
a game on
community
my
has
phone in
continually taken Riot
years.
games to new heights.
It's
It
like,
depends.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll
Invite
dabble in a
Xbox
game, but
community
it's not
into that
often.
world.
it's like once I got my
Bring the
Nintendo
PC
Switch, it's
and mobile
like,
games
it was
to Game Pass.
pretty much
Subscribers will unlock
the
every
only
champion,
apps
league, and
like
wild
I put on my
all
phone,
of
like
our
games
games.
like
Select cards
Angry
that you
Birds,
share,
the bowling
and
games
Little
and stuff like that. That was
Legends
it.
and Teamfight Tactics.
Yeah.
And that's just the start. Thank you
And
for
Plants
coming on
vs.
this journey with
Zombies
us,
2 beat
and
the
welcome
hell out
to
of
Riot.
Oh yeah, that's very popular.
Wish I would just get like a Switch launch or whatever.
They're advertising the hell out of Game Pass. You got guys, you might as well just buy it if you have an Xbox.
Oh, sweet Lord.
You can get it on PC, and I'm thinking they want to do it on Switch too.
On Switch,
Yep.
I won't mind that.
I think they're thinking about it.
I mean, there's more money.
Yeah, it is surprising. This is League of Legends, but they're showing out a lot of colorful games.
Yeah.
What I really do not like about esports is it's so fucking sanitized that it does not represent like the game at all, at least their player base. You can't really say very much because they're athletes apparently, supposedly. And when I mean athletes, is that Anya?
Nah. Which you remind me, I need to watch the new episode of Spy X Family, bro.
What do you like in Spy X Family, speaking about that?
How am I liking it?
Yeah.
I think it's a good show. It's like, it feels like to me it's like a slice of life, but it's very interesting.
It has its serious moments.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everyone has something they need to do.
Yeah.
Well, except for Anya. She's just going along with her daddy's plan.
Yeah.
Whether it's for the good or not, that's a question that we'll find out later. Oh yeah, the new One Piece chapter came out today, so did the Spy X Family chapter. At least officially, technically. Scanlations and...
Oh, that changed. Okay. She's not there anymore. It's someone else doing it.
He's not dead yet.
Here's your dark, gloomy game, right? Oh, actually, it looks nice.
The macula's not just in Hugo's blood. It
They're
concerns
still gonna
everyone.
have, like, green and stuff
And
with
it can
it, but
change
still
everything.
brown. Usually, post-apocalyptic usually needs to be brown, so...
Get him away from me.
No more killing soldiers. No more killing us.
out! There's a killer around here. One of our men has been murdered.
You're only making it worse.
At least you don't.
I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over.
Finally!
See, they're nothing to be scared of.
These are clearly some type of either hunters or monsters.
I felt bad for my man who just got taken out by the
Died
rats.
to rats.
Yeah.
They're clearly bandits or something like that. Well, apparently they can control the rats. Wait, no! We just dealt with the plague in real life!
A plague tale required. Okay. Availability 20. Okay, cool.
They could have just said a plague tale instead of Requiem.
So yeah, more like you were right. You do control the rats in that game.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of cool, though.
Yeah. Well, like, what was that one character from like Shrek who controlled the rats or something like that?
I don't remember very much of Shrek outside of the first 3 movies.
Shrek 2 is still goated to me to this day.
Yeah, Shrek 2 was pretty fun. You know, there was a 4th movie. I remember watching it. Don't remember anything about it, though.
Oh, all the movies?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
they made a 3rd one because it was so popular. The 3rd one didn't need to exist. Shrek 2 was enough.
I mean, if you make a 2, you want to finish out with a trilogy, so I could probably
Yeah,
understand
but
that.
they basically finished up the story in 2. And
Yeah.
there's scores of it. It looks cool.
I'm not really interested in racing simulators, but it does look cool.
Yeah, like, for the car junkies,
Yeah.
racing simulators are fucking amazing. But me personally, I'd rather have less realism, especially since I'm on the road all the time.
Yeah, I mean, our less realism is Mario Kart, so.
Yep, and we probably should play Sonic Transformed eventually.
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald, GM of Motorsport, and I'm joined by Chris Sasaki, Creative Director at Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series X and S consoles, including techniques like real-time ray tracing on track. This is the most
I
technically
love how they
advanced
have
racing
different
game
fucking
ever made.
translators for different
Today,
parts.
we're excited.
Oh
to
yeah, that's what I was
the
looking at. Like
Forza
the
Motorsport.
woman changed.
Welcome
It's
She
a-
was going too hard, man. She had to get
This
changed out.
track has been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launch.
Well, yeah, this is 95 minutes, so them switching translators,
For the
I
first
don't mind
time
that.
in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day brings Maple Valley to life.
Looks
in
really
stunning
fucking
detail.
cool. Like,
Yeah, the world looks beautiful.
What you are seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using a single camera with no cuts. Let's jump in with the M8.
I wonder is my man's Khalil watching this now?
Probably.
Cause like Khalil and Troy, they love Xbox.
We've completely overhauled the driving experience. This includes a 48 times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation. Let's advance time of day here and look at the world details.
I do like the lighting.
Everything
Yeah.
you see is new.
It's
and has
pretty,
been captured
real
with
pretty.
photogrammetry and 3D material scans. Advanced
Because it
rendering
looks like a
and
road.
procedural generation
Like, it
techniques
looks heavily
bring
like
a
a
new
demo.
level of
Definitely looks better than the Mario Kart 8 freaking new tracks. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Look at the grass. It's actually good grass.
Imagine in a world where Mario Kart 8 actually looks like this.
The beautiful fall colors
It'd be great.
of Maple Valley.
It'd probably chug like a hell of
3D
a bitch.
vegetation. Sky
Now on the
and
Switch
clouds.
though, like on
The
some
art
more
that is
powerful
a
hardware at some
generational
point. I
leap
don't know.
In beauty and
I
detail.
don't think they're gonna like everyone's saying, yeah, Switch Pro, Switch Pro. That's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
You are looking at our all all-new
I'm
dynamic time of
willing
day.
to be wrong on that, but I don't think
This
it's Switch Pro's
is a
coming out.
fundamental system to the new
I want a
system
stronger
of-
Switch, but I don't want it to be
and like
called a
weather,
Pro. I want it to be
is
better.
available on every
They're
track.
probably just gonna make a Switch 2.
These new simulation details
Basically, that's what
add
I
further
want the
depth,
next Switch to be.
drama, and dynamics to the racing experience.
Yeah, look, it's a carnival.
Wow.
In addition to our dynamic time of day, Forward Plus lighting and physically based lights come together to deepen the realism and immersion in the world. Changes in the time of day also change ambient temperatures, which affect track surface temps. Grip is also affected by these track temp changes, rubbering in, and of course, weather. Let's head to the pits. We've added features that players have been asking for. Tire and fuel management, multiple tire compounds, and new depth in car building create the ultimate racing playset. Advanced materials and shaders, paired with ray tracing, bring out incredible detail in the gold heat wrap, anodized aluminum, and carbon fiber. Engine bays, with their complex self-reflection, is a place where ray tracing really shines.
Really cool for like when you're in the shop, but when you're playing the game, most people aren't gonna notice all that detail.
Yeah, but I appreciate them for putting that much detail still, regardless, though.
Yeah, it's still cool. I'm just saying most people aren't gonna notice it.
Yeah.
Individual scratches on the bodywork.
It's not wasted effort. I'm
Oh,
just
it's
saying
definitely not.
Details in the directionality of damage. how
Like, you're talking about the
those
sparks and
rays
everything
have
right here.
exposed and raised
Yep,
edges
and how
in
the paint fades and all that
and
other
even
stuff.
in the dirt buildup.
Because that's what this generation, new generation, like, started on, like, ray tracing and everything, stuff like that.
Using the power of the Xbox Series
Well,
X
yeah, ray tracing is
consoles,
still a new technology.
Yeah.
Ray tracing makes everything feel more connected.
Ray tracing.
Cars reflecting onto other cars. Cars reflect in their own mirrors. Body
Gorgeous, dude.
brake
Just
rotors,
gorgeous.
and wings.
Yeah, it's really cool looking.
Things just feel more natural.
Can I just take the semi and hit them all though, or block off the road?
No.
Why? Sounds like a lot of fun.
No. This isn't monster trucks.
Of our overhauled physics.
This is Forza.
The beauty
A
of our
semi
cars
truck
and
isn't a
trucks.
monster truck.
Our
It's a
new
semi
dynamic
truck.
time of
I
day,
know that,
advanced
but you would
car
sound like
design,
you wanted to make it
and
like monster
real-time
trucks.
ray tracing on track.
All right, we're gonna call it semi-truck derby then.
Generational leap in immersion.
Now I would love to have like a boat and go on there.
Is
Why is there no boat racing games
Forza
either?
Motorsport.
It's probably not popular. I don't know.
There's no flying racing games. Like, damn, I wouldn't mind.
Flying will be cool. I won't lie. That's one thing I like about Mario Kart. They transition to like flying parts, you know, sections and
I
stuff like
feel
that.
like they did it half-assed compared to Transform. Me
They
personally.
could do that though. Nintendo could do that for the next Mario Kart. Just make it like where you're like doing like water sections, like boat sections. Like that's why Transform is so good too, though. But yeah, Forza looked really gorgeous. I love that Xbox is showing a lot of detail and stuff in their games. And the ray tracing, like you said, is still new, and I'm glad to see what developers are still doing with it. So,
Looks
yeah.
like we're getting a plane game apparently. That was talking about like
A few seconds ago. Here's your playing game right here. They heard
it
you.
looks really cool.
Yeah.
Is this just a simulator or is it gonna actually have shit? Like the closest we get to boat, car, and plane races is GTA. Yeah, it looks like it's like basically pilot resorts, but in real life.
None of these games that they're showing are bad looking.
No, they shouldn't be. They're on Xbox. Or technically, they're on PC. See, it's Flight Simulator. I had a feeling it was a
40th
simulator.
anniversary. Oh, another November. Another. Yeah.
Halo. Probably the expansion pack. Halo music is so fucking good.
Yeah, it is. I need to put it like I listen to some while drawing, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I need to put some on my playlist. So if you got any Halo bangers, I listen to it. Oh, this is coming to Flight, free add-on available today. So Halo Infinite Flight Simulator.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Halo. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look, it's your favorite game, man.
Shitwatch? No. It was a fun game. Yeah, I see Whiplash in the chat. At least in the Discord chat.
You know there's more out there, don't you?
Even the best journeys end. But a new one.
They bent the knee so fucking much in Halo. I mean, not Halo.
I mean, Overwatch. A new era begins.
Oh wow, they actually put the Queen of Junkertown in there.
Oh, October. You ready, bro?
No.
You ready?
I don't give a fuck.
You ready? Paul ready?
Free to play. I might actually give it a try.
You see, they got you.
They changed my man McCree's name. I'm still calling him his ass McCree.
Like, I'm not too big on Overwatch. I really never played it.
It's fun for some. It's fun sometimes, but they keep ruining the damn balance.
So is the full game coming out this fall, or?
I'm gonna assume it's coming out this fall.
The hamster. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, that's Rekibor Hamtaro.
Yeah. October 4th, 2022.
You like this one?
Yep, exactly who I thought it was. The Queen of Junkertown.
I know Paul's hype.
No wastelander has ever made it to the reckoning before. But here I am. A free-for-all with zero rules. And the survivor gets the throne. King Howell has never lost, not in 13 years of rule. Not until today.
Come on, give him mail.
This is fairly in the past, because she already had rulership of this town for like 4 fucking years apparently.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Wait, how are you gonna tease us like that? That's my question. We already know she wins.
See you on October 4th. You gotta find out on October 4th, man.
If I care.
World premiere. Hey, man, show us Banjo. Show us a new Banjo-Kazooie game. Come on. I heard on Twitter that a source saying they might go back to Banjo-Kazooie.
That doesn't mean it's true. You know how many times they said Switch Pro was coming out this year? Getting announced this year?
I just want the Banjo fans to be happy, man.
If it's true, then it's true. But will it be good? Is a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know. Because apparently I feel like when it comes to Rare, it's not the same Rare that it used to be back then when Microsoft bought it.
Would you listen? How would you lead them in this new world? History is filled with moments of greatness.
Again, more like colorful games. I'm surprised.
History Untold. Well, are a History Untold.
It went with Game Pass. This needs to be a fucking meme.
Huh?
That needs
Bro,
to be
Xbox has a whole bunch of
Celebrating
memes, man.
It's going to be our biggest year yet.
When it comes to the
That includes
refrigerator and all that
projects being
stuff like
developed
that, yeah.
across Bethesda's 8
And they
studios,
embrace the
starting
memes, which is the cool
with
part.
Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay.
Bethesda. That means I gotta be cautious about this damn
Redfall's from the
game.
studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so much of arcade.
I told you it was
coursing through its veins.
looked like Bethesda made it. I think we saw it
Open
before.
world campaign, deep
We
cut
saw like a
story.
trailer. Yeah, I think it was last
We can't wait for you to play Redfall
Xbox,
when it
their big
releases early
conference. We
next
saw
year.
this.
If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming. This year's ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
For generations, the Breton elite have lived in safety.
Oh, she's back.
But now,
I doubt they have too many translators, but I could be wrong.
the pomp and circus
She's probably the one for Bethesda.
Oh, you could be right.
sinister plot.
And the other one's for Xbox.
Could be right on the money, man. See, this is why you're the smart one of the group. The brains of the
Say,
operation.
I'm the smart one. I make plenty of fucking mistakes and I don't know everything. Or literally.
You're the brains of the operation.
Not really. You're counting on me for the brains. We might be stranded somewhere.
Who else joining the Discord? Are these friends of yours?
I don't know about this. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know about this guy.
Fallout turns 25 this year. As we celebrate the legacy of this storied
This
franchise,
game?
Bethesda Game Studios takes Fallout 76 players out
This
of
game's
isolation
still broken!
time and returns.
Why are you showing this off?
Expeditions to Pit is coming this September.
I remember the first freaking year, all we heard was bad news about this damn game.
I'm pretty sure Isaiah played this, right?
He bought it day one because he's like, I love Fallout. He didn't look at anything. It's like, I regret my purchase immediately. And since he bought it on the Bethesda store, he couldn't get a refund.
Oh, man.
This place is our
Like, there's NPCs. What people have been wanting for, I don't know, 3 years?
worshipping fanatics.
This game come out in 2019? Or was it 2018?
I don't know, but
2018.
you can check Google,
Yeah, it was
though.
2018. All people wanted to do was play Fallout with friends. Look, I already see the bugs coming out.
I've never played a Fallout game, so I don't know.
Neither have I. Here, their stories are pretty
That's the
good.
thing about me. It's just that I never grew up on Xbox or Microsoft. I didn't own the Xbox. I didn't own a 360. I didn't own Xbox One. I just now recently just got a PC. So I never
You own
grew
an
up.
Xbox now, you have PC. Everything's
Yeah.
on fucking PC.
Yeah. So I never grew up with the none of the popular franchises that were on Xbox. Mainly because I couldn't afford those consoles back then. Like, I played PS2, I played PlayStation. After that, I didn't play PS3. And then,
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy,
Yeah.
and not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3,
I had
and
a
Fallout
feeling he
4,
was going to say Skyrim. I was just
even
thinking
bigger
about it.
with Starfield. Later in the show, my good friend Todd Howard will be here to reveal more.
It
of
just
the
works,
next
guy. Come on.
RPG.
Them take breaks. One of the two, because yours is definitely Xbox.
I wonder if they're going to show, like, Gears of War.
Good question. When's the last time we had a Gears of War game? This actually looks freaking cool. Like, real courses are cool and all, but I love when they do shit like this.
Yeah.
It's like Hot Wheels, though.
Yeah, it does. Bro, this is like a Hot Wheels track.
Well, I actually meant to pick up the Hot Wheels game. I just didn't. But this is probably like a cross with the Hot Wheels game.
Yeah.
But this always looks cool to me. It's realistic enough where I don't mind it, but it's also like the courses look really fucking cool, so I love it. All in-game footage caught in 4K. See, I called it.
Oh, Hot Wheels, you called it. Available July 19, 2022. I told you were the brains of the operation, man.
I'm just good at guessing.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over. All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us.
Dodos are extinct. Oh.
Not now.
And here on Arat,
That's my food. And they're just gonna argue while it gets away. Or he dies. Wait, no, that one's armored.
But if anyone can team this new world, we can.
This is not art, is it?
Show me a dragon. I mean, I get dinosaurs, so I'm cool with that.
Okay, this is Ark.
Ark 2023, okay.
Ark Survival Evolved. They're just showing a shit ton of games that I'm not actually not displeased.
Oh, you're liking it so far?
Yeah, they're showing a shit ton of games that a lot of people have interest in.
Yeah.
Like so far, I'm considering Redfall.
But it's Bethesda, so you gotta watch out for it, right?
Yeah, I gotta wait like 6 fucking months.
I'm glad Xbox just learned after just, you know, from the Xbox One era, where they just show game after game after game and show gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that.
They also don't really have a stage this year. This is all pre-recorded. Like, this is like a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
They copied what made Nintendo Directs so enjoyable. Now they're just doing it. Which
What is this?
They're definitely like the horror elements, though. This is definitely more of the monster shit.
Scorn.
Comes out this year too.
Yeah. They got some games for this year too. That's good.
When the gods first emerged from the great below, we saw them as saviors. Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world. No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one, intend to find out.
She has some Jedi mind trick or something like that. Oh, there's guns too. Guns make everything better.
This is cool. Is this like an open world game or? This is like a world where I actually like to play in.
Probably open world. It's up your alley.
Yeah.
You can actually play it on your PC.
Yeah, it looks like open world.
That looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
Looks like it has a good dodge mechanic.
Yeah.
Flintlock.
Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Who knows? It might be your new horizon for next year.
Early 2023. Okay. What's that little guy?
It's clearly the thing that was giving him/her powers.
Yeah. That's not Cat from Gravity Rush.
They didn't give him gravity powers.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that game. It looks cool.
Oh, this is something Minecraft related.
From the creators of Minecraft.
Legends hold great power.
They're gonna buff Steve again, man, in Smash! No!
The dreams we weave into our shared story. Some legends tell of
Probably
peace
another expansion of storybook or edition
and
or
the
whatever.
beauty of simplicity. Some tell of danger. And the end of all things. But the legends we hold dearest are legends of hope, of creativity, and of bravery. And friendships that change the world forever. This is the legend of a united overworld. United by you.
Well, that's some sort of expansion for Minecraft, but this should be some other different game.
This looks cool.
This is a Dynasty Warriors Minecraft game.
Minecraft Legends. A new action strategy. Oh, it's okay. Coming 2023.
I'm actually surprised that this isn't going on PlayStation 2.
What's up, Whiplash? When you have an interpreter instead of just putting down subtitles, yeah, the translator caught me off guard too when I first started watching.
I remember when you first arrived.
But hopefully you're enjoying the showcase too. Thanks for coming by to the stream.
Is this No Man's Sky?
Got another colorful game here, man. But yeah, Whiplash appreciate it. So I'm probably behind. Low key. See, I'm on Gunfire Reborn. 4-player
I'm on
co-op.
Gunfire Reborn too.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
You can like skip ahead right now. It's probably
So you're not far ahead of me?
no.
Okay.
It says console all on.
Okay. Cause like my internet just disconnected. So I was worried. Like, wait, I'm probably behind.
Nah, it was probably just a blip on your internet.
Yeah.
The 2D side scroller.
Coming October 2022.
Oh.
All right, you seen the car, right?
Right now I'm seeing a guy die.
Created by
And
Plot
there's a tentacle
Twist.
monster.
Some guy in a match. This isn't.
Since I found the first piece.
Oh, this is just a platform. Okay.
Yeah, the last piece of finished. That's where I am. That's the next game.
My father.
Just to let y'all know, if y'all here, sorry about the internet disconnect. I'm not sure what was that all about. But yeah, let's keep it rolling though. And thanks for people tuning into the stream, just watching this with me and Yoshkin. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully the stream looks good on your end. Yeah, it's just that it probably wasn't me though, but my internet just like disconnected. The stream.
Had an internet hiccup.
Yeah.
Because you didn't lose it for that long. I didn't even notice you were gone.
Yeah. So we still going. We still going.
So if it was like say if your power got disconnected and came right back on, it wouldn't be this fast.
Yeah.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more
Oh well,
about
at least it wasn't just me. Yeah,
original
it would not.
as Dustfalls.
It just wasn't you, but.
It started with the desire to create a deep interactive experience all levels of players can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience, and sacrifice, written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination. This is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings. This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
For most people, Turok is just a pit stop.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
This looks interesting, like the way it looks, art style and everything.
Yeah, it's a Wild West game.
Looks like a painting. So how do you guys, like yesterday showcase, my favorite reveal was Casey. So I did watch the Summer Game Fest showcase when it first started. Besides all the shooters and all like the space games, but yeah, the TMT announcement was good. Like, what, the 6-player co-op, which is good. But the only thing that I'm really interested was like Street Fighter 6, which looks fucking phenomenal, and Sonic Frontiers. But apparently the marketing is so bad. They're doing like live game demos in LA, but they like people can't cover up the gameplay. So when people go and play Sonic Frontiers, they can't show anything. Essentially.
They're also probably paid shields. If you are not allowed to show the gameplay,
hey Shaq,
but say it's good, I can't believe you.
Nope, been here all day.
How you liking the Desert Dream?
Street Fighter 6 looks incredible. Capcom is definitely is on the money. Like that and RE4 remake is like, yeah.
Still don't think RE4 technically needed a remake, but
it doesn't.
Has been like 20 years since that game came out, so.
But you know they remade.
Full of fucking remakes.
Yeah, they remade RE2 and 3, so why not just remake 4? Don't skip.
Yeah, it's everyone's favorite.
Yeah. As Dusk Falls, coming July 19th. That looked interesting with the art style and everything.
All right, I'm actually caught back up with you.
Were you actually behind?
No, I paused.
Oh, you paused it.
Yeah, I paused mine.
Okay.
Is this a fighting game? No.
Join 10 million players in the action battle royale beloved worldwide. 60 players?
Yeah, this is clearly a game that's out. I've never seen it though.
This is my first time seeing it too.
It does look cool. Battle. Okay. No wonder why I haven't seen it. There's too many of them.
I'm pretty sure this has crossplay and stuff too.
It's on.
Oh, damn.
A couple of weeks. It's literally like 11 days from now.
Yeah, Sonic is pretty much under wraps, even though there's a gameplay demo. Yeah. I heard about the plot, and it revolves about the Chaos Emeralds again. I'm happy about that. The Chaos Emeralds has not been used in the story since Sonic Generations.
They were used in Sonic Unleashed, though. They only skipped one game in between.
But yeah, Generations came out years ago. Like Lost World, Forces, we didn't like the Chaos Emeralds was not evolved around the plot.
What the hell is this?
But from what people are saying about Sonic Frontiers, the game looks beautiful and it controls and plays well, though. I'm happy about that. That's a sign of somewhat good news. But if they got to delay the game again, they got to delay it. I don't want to play. Yeah, I don't want to play no unfinished open world Sonic game.
Because even if you patch it later, like you did with No Man's Sky,
yeah,
with games like No Man's Sky, it still has that stigma with it. Always, it's better for it to be a good game on launch than for it to be a bad game on launch.
Because yeah, they say they want Frontiers to do well, so that way they can return back to the Adventure series. But I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see.
Whoever was throwing the freaking torches at the stone wall, they're stupid.
Another fall release. What in the world?
It looks like a 90s commercial.
Yeah, it does.
80s, 90s commercial.
Breaking report. More local teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town.
Are they shrunken down? Oh, there's another Obsidian game.
The teenagers or has any other information.
They were a part of Bethesda. Yeah, no, they made Fallout New Vegas, Obsidian.
Hello, micro friends. Great news! Virgil knows you might be a little
they got...
but that can be repaired.
Is this Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game?
Yeah, you gotta have Chaos Emeralds, yep. What they need to do is give us multiple playable characters, all the best Sonic games let you play as. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 were great. It's just that they want to return back to this Sonic Adventure formula, but I'm pretty sure they don't know how, and the people who did 1 and 2 are pretty much gone from the team. I assume that, but they want to see Sonic Frontiers succeed before they do the adventure formula. But yeah, I agree with you. I would love to see Knuckles and like Tails and they'll make a return.
The last game that did that was Sonic 06.
And we know how that went.
Yeah, we were talking about it last week, remember?
Oh yeah, in the panel.
A lot of bad shit.
Yeah. Like me and Kid.
It looks like running a Shrunk the Kids game, though.
Yeah.
It looks pretty interesting, though. You're battling bugs.
The full story.
Kids in a samurai gear. Just jump at the bug. What if he fall off? Grounded?
Okay. They got games, man. They got games. They got games lined up for the fall, and they see what they said.
Exclusives, but it's cool.
Yeah.
World premiere. Console launch exclusive.
Hey, man, they got, like I said, we talked about this. They got Game Pass. They don't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, they want a subscription model.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist.
We got a game about mechs?
Oh, that's cool. Good looking.
The forgotten child of a scattered race. Lost until now. Now they have awakened the Erebon.
Oh, this looks cool.
Now they have awakened me.
It looks like a stealth game.
I guess they just don't understand the basic understanding of learning by example, then? I guess not. I mean, how hard is it to go? Oh, everybody likes what you can play as Tails and Knuckles and Shadow. I don't know. I can't tell you what Sega is thinking.
This reminds me of. You can go through shadows now. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
So apparently you can't, if there's light out, you can't actually go in.
Drag me into the
Erebon, Shadow Legacy. Okay.
because their light is a lie.
Sounds like modern world. Their light is a lie.
Yeah, I can't tell you what Sega what's going on. They've lost their way, and they're trying to regain it.
I speak now to those who heed a darker call.
You honestly should have moved your camera to the other side, Parrish.
My camera?
Yeah, you should have moved like all of your displays to the other side above it.
For deeper knowledge.
Above the guy. Not I'm looking at the
Oh, does it look like I'm watching or?
No, it looks like you're hearing some of the play, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you, you're talking about the webcam. Yeah.
Unlock the forbidden secrets and foulness.
I could have changed it to the
You
the other
probably
over.
can move it over, but it's gonna. Hey, you might as well just leave it now. If I would have caught it at the beginning, I would have told you.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, thanks. I'll probably the next ones that I do, I'll do the
Make two different displays. Like you could just use this. You could probably copy this one and then just do it for the other side.
Yeah. Cause the camera is. It's just how the way Xbox has it set up. Cause they have it like in like this small like their overlay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
How they have their overlay set up is different from last year's. Cause they got the translators right there in the corner.
You
know what I mean?
A priest of
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it could have been either side. I'm just trying to see your chat too. Oh, we're playing as a necromancer? This is
Diablo.
4. Huh. Do you guys not have phones?
New class, Necromancer.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo 4. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid. And you'll want them because the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark gothic world as her own. And it's up to you to stop her. Now, Diablo 4 is the culmination of the 25-year history of the franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching For the first time, I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay, while hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
Everything you see was captured on Xbox Series X.
Diablo 4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's creepy.
I was excited right up until the Diablo logo showed up. That was a legitimately good trailer up until that point.
Just expands them
They,
with all the new features.
what they did to fans years ago, I don't blame them. Holy shit. Like, I thought it was going to be cool for a second, too.
In Diablo 4.
It's important to include.
And you said earlier, I wonder if Sega is just pretty hands off with Sonic Team. I don't know, man. And then because the crazy thing I've noticed is that the team that makes Persona games always goes above and beyond to deliver the best game they possibly can. Yeah, they do. You're definitely right.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
But yeah, guys, if you're watching,
One of the really cool things about having
sorry about the webcam. Like I said earlier, I didn't expect the Xbox conference overlay to be like this.
We've got almost 150.
So for the next showcases, like for Nintendo's and then PlayStation have one, I'll go back to the original overlay with my other camera webcam, like on the other side. Basically, where the translators are at.
But after you've cleared it out.
But yeah, thanks for Kenneth telling me that. Feedback is always appreciated. I just, like I said, I just didn't expect the overlay.
I've been watching it on my stream, so I couldn't actually give you the feedback. That's my bad for not.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You live and you learn, bro.
Local events are really cool little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world, and then a local event will pop up, and you can choose to participate in it.
These aren't my type of games, honestly.
Or get a group together and just wail on these like giant.
The way how they structure, like it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, and I bet you it's very fun. But I just the way how they structure like this, I don't know. They're just not my cup of tea.
A lot of people's favorite games of all time.
All the players on your
Diablo
screen,
2?
collaborating,
Yeah,
trying
Diablo
to take
2?
this big monster down. It's epic.
Like the marketplace takes a lot of people off for Diablo 3, and once they got rid of it, a lot of people like Diablo 3 a lot more.
Social experience.
The end of Diablo trailer just snatched the defeat from the jaws of victory. Also, no worries with the overlay. It happens to the best of us. Thanks, man. Appreciate
Or you
it.
could play couch co-op. Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
We've created specific zones where players can engage.
I would change the overlay, but I don't want to do it like.
Swinging away at people.
You don't want to fuck it up.
You're
Yeah.
also opening yourself up to being swung at.
If you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as like a champion on the map.
If it was just your camera, then you could have done it easily, but it's not just your camera.
And everyone wants to chase you down.
It's not because all that stuff like the lightning and stuff like that.
The
Yeah,
last
that's
story
all
mission
separate.
is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
I wonder if Diablo
New
fans are
items
excited.
or new dungeons, or
Good
new
question.
Paragon boards.
They were
Every
fucking
single time
pissed
you
about
go back to
Immortal.
play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for
They're
you.
probably
to
like, it's about
experience.
fucking time.
And it's something we're going to support for years to come.
I'm really
I don't really believe Blizzard in their word. That's the problem.
Just
Yeah.
to see
They've let me down too much with
enjoying
one
the
game.
different options.
Through the campaign,
Local events.
Hopefully, Xbox fans and the community are getting what they want.
Like, it's Diablo.
And we are
It
so
should be
close.
fun, but I personally don't give a fuck what Blizzard does. And I was never that big of a Blizzard fan. Overwatch was my first game, and then seeing how they balanced it and all the diverse things like
2023.
diversity and stuff that Whiplash said in the thing turned me off.
It was your first and last Blizzard.
Basically. Like, if Overwatch 2 is free to play, yeah, I'll probably play it a couple of times. But I'm not,
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay. They're gonna get you in Overwatch 2 somehow.
So you say.
To those who sail the sea.
Is this Sea of Thieves? Yeah.
Always more potential.
potential within. And as this song will spell out, there's plenty
Chris
to
actually got me
sing
this game. I
about.
haven't played it yet, though.
Now that you can finally be a captain, can you imagine owning your own ship, decorated with what you acquire?
Why would it launch?
Vanity, as long as there's no profanity.
Fuck you, I'm saying profanity.
Just how you desire. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. The scope of your features we proclaim. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. That's why we really think that you should.
All his money.
And it's available with Xbox Game Pass, of course. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. Adventure will come knocking on your door. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain.
You know, people are just gonna get round that profanity thing with like symbols and shit.
Yeah.
So just allow it. Just have a filter for people who don't want to see it.
Everybody's welcome in this game. So come set sail as a pirate captain.
Look at this freaking translator.
So as we leave, if you want to be a pirate captain, come do it in season 7 to see your thieves.
Season 7, July 21st.
Oh, that she travels in mirrors.
Is this like an RPG? It looks cool. It looks nice.
It's definitely interesting. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Looks like they're Legos sometimes, and other times they're not. Looks like this kid goes through a mirror mode, a mirror world.
Ravenlock.
Ravenlock?
Doesn't have a 2023. Never mind.
Or Ravenlock.
Everything is gonna be 2022, 2023, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be like early next year.
Yeah. I can't tell if Diablo 4 is a proper enough return to form to make up for Diablo Immortal, along with Blizzard's response to it. I mean, the complete and utter disrespect to your audience and the audacity to be so disrespectful right to their face is so over the line that I don't know if I will come back. And I was never even a fan of the series because I had not heard of it previously. Okay.
Oh, well, you probably heard this line before, Whiplash. The game industry gets what it deserves. They'll see something sparkly after getting slapped in the face and come right back. Like, oh yeah, that slap in the face wasn't that bad. I'll come right back because they gave me something I want, like this time. Same in the movie industry too. Like, the game industry you're allowed to actually take advantage of your audience in the game industry. Whether that's a good thing, which I don't think it is,
looks like a puzzle game.
Overstated. Like, people should have more agency on what people do with their games. Like, I personally don't want to support somebody that slapped me in the face. But for the most part, no game has done that for me. I just don't care about Overwatch because of all the shit they did.
Yeah.
They haven't personally slapped me in the face, though.
Whiplash says that's a good point.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I expect Diablo 4 to probably sell well. Because they're going to just be like, oh yeah, it's
Cocoon.
Diablo 4. It's what they wanted, guys. It's exactly what we get.
World premiere.
Okay.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get to.
I mean, they do it really well. They make unique weapons and all that. Yeah, it's definitely a Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah. Next Dynasty related Warriors games I'm playing is Fire Emblem Three Hopes.
I'm probably playing that too.
Fire Dice, okay. What's up, Mean Machine? How's it going? Thanks for coming through the stream. We're just watching the Xbox conference right here.
Okay, I'm worried about this game. No gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, it's to be expected. We're gonna I kind of see what to expect. Just button mashing.
Japan is the home to some of the most talented
Phil Spencer
creators.
Not lying. Especially in this day and
age. To be working
with the button mashing and everything.
Yeah. To bring Wo Long Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass.
Up though, Phil?
Day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja, who has a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox. I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
Atlas? What you got, Atlas? Ah, okay. That's cool. Persona 3?
They put Persona 5 on there too.
Persona 3.
No,
Show me 4.
I know.
Oh,
3.
oh, there go 4. What? There go 4. They gonna show 5?
Probably.
We got a 5?
It's long enough where it shouldn't have console exclusive. Console exclusive.
Persona music is always a fucking banger. I had Persona 4 on PC too, but I've never played it. Woo! 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 Let's go!
You're no longer an exclusive. Nice. More people get to play.
Yeah. Everybody should get a chance to play
it's
Persona.
Probably going on PC too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only Royale.
Well, Royale, these are all like the. Royale is yeah, they're like the better versions anyway. Oh, PC. First comes Persona. Okay. All right, nice. Damn, so Persona 3 coming to, oh shit, that's nice. That's a cool announcement. I like that. That's dope. Everybody, if you're a big RPG fan, play Persona.
I'm excited to announce a special partnership between Xbox Game Studios and one of the greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry. Someone that I have admired for many years.
Who is it?
Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
Thank you, Phil. こんにちは。小島ひろです。ずっと作りたかったゲームがあります。それは誰も体験したことも見たこともない。全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーと、市場の変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、Xbox ゲームスタジオと提携し 皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。ご期待ください。
Thank you, Kojima-san. We're thrilled to have Kojima Productions working with our teams at Xbox Game Studios. Today, for the first time ever, we have focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12 months. Today's show celebrates a diverse lineup of global game creators of all sizes who bring with them unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console and Game Pass, with millions of people playing our games every single day. And we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming or our longest fans playing on Xbox and PC, we could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games, and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Oh, they're showing Starfield?
Yep.
This game is never coming out, but it's nice to see it.
It said 2023 up on that list. If I wasn't mistaken.
I mean, it's like Half-Life 3. It's never fucking coming out. But who knows? Not Todd Howard. Phil Spencer probably pushed Bethesda to do this shit hard. Honestly, what Phil Spencer said, he was like, we got a lot of growth over the past few years.
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
Look at all the detail. 16 times.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, what's up?
You come in at the end?
Oh yeah. I was planning on coming here after I was done watching it.
Oh, you already finished it. We're still watching slightly behind because Ferris's internet heads down.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys watching it. I'm watching the same thing right now.
Yep. I really don't know the draw of Starfield. I just remember hearing the game was in development for like at least, was it 10 years or something like that?
Yeah, it's been in development for a long ass time.
How big is this world gonna be? That's the question.
It's gonna be big. If it's Bethesda, it's gonna be big as fuck.
Of the Crimson Fleet are using.
But will we have 16 times the detail?
No. Odds are no.
Who knows? Phil Spencer might have pressured them, man.
Maybe.
It looks nice, but again, it's Bethesda. You have to have 6 months to see if all the bugs are in the game.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Then again, sometimes the bugs can be really fun, and then they patch them out. These guys did not stop at all when the bullets were coming at them. They just kept walking. What the fuck? These people are not reacting at all. Like, now they're flinching a little bit, but they're just standing there while being shot.
Oh, brother.
Why can't I break open the fucking case? These guys are terrible shots. He's just standing still. Bethesda, pull up your A game for your freaking. What does he do? Pull up your A game for your freaking AIs. I'm sorry, I don't like that movement in the air.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Now, this game is scheduled to release 2023, right?
Yeah, it got pushed back.
Yeah. Because I saw that like on the list of games.
Wait, what's with those trees? You know, some of these textures are freaking low res. Especially the foliage.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building. You'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find
this looks a lot smoother than the gameplay I was just showing a second ago.
Dude, that's because this is a trailer.
I know.
Told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled systems is full of groups with
The creation engine's on his last fucking legs.
Fleet doesn't follow.
You can do trailers fine, but anything else?
Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
That's
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous, but we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
Holy shit.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's
Oh,
not
I'm
our
looking at
story.
something outside.
It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation.
Where my Afro option at?
Flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
Give me Afro.
Are you gonna be like Central and give us a fucking character creation demo and nothing else?
You'll pick a background that gives
Bro,
you
it's
3
dead.
starting skills.
Oh my god, I was so pissed at that.
I didn't even watch it. I just know it's dead.
Having a way with words might prove useful.
Oh no.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages.
It's not doing anything
But
that
it's
Saints Row
not
is
just
known
in how you
for.
can look, but in how your character
Outside of the
plays
lightning gun.
and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them.
Ooh,
and
hentai with
completing
guns.
And there's deep crafting systems, from running
Looks like a
research
lot.
projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
Why are we... when you have a gun?
And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceships.
That's cool.
Oh no, it's the fucking gummy shit from Kingdom Hearts. Oh no. I don't got time to look at
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Oh no.
Paul, you said you already watched this, right?
Different modules, ship manufacturers, and more.
Oh no, it's still going. It's still going on right now.
It's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
You're only a minute behind, dude.
Oh,
It's
me?
not just
Okay.
how the
Yeah,
ship
we're
looks,
only a
it's
minute
how it
behind.
performs. From engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
When you say fly, does that mean I have full control, or can I only say go to this point?
It's gotta be. It has to be full control. It's probably. It's gonna be half control.
All I want is a freaking dog-fighting space game. No fucking studio ever does it, though.
A dog fighting game.
Yeah. It's basically air fights, like, between airplanes. We could have a dog fighting game. I wouldn't mind that either.
Hey, we can have Crypto the Super Dog versus Matarasu.
One's a god and one's close to a god. Superman might as well be a god in that damn world. Isn't Crypto technically getting its own movie or something like that?
Like his own kids cartoon movie.
Who knows? It might actually be good. I remember watching that show when I was younger.
That show was goated back then when we were kids. Used to be at home sick, and then you be watching what's named like pup named Scooby Doo, what's named new Scooby Doo, Baby Looney Tunes, all that stuff like that.
A lot of dog shows.
Huh? Because dogs are
A lot of
awesome.
dog shows.
Can't wait for all of you to experience
Don't forget
the
Underdog.
game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey.
Hopefully
for us
Starfield
making
turns
it
out
what
well.
We know
It doesn't look like it's my type of game, but besides it being like open world, but
and
yeah, hopefully it does really well.
Just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you.
How big is
I don't
it?
care how
That's
big
what I
the game
asked
is,
before.
I care about how well it runs.
Planet's Jemison. You can land in New Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
Oh God!
And it's not just this planet.
Sky.
It's all the planets in the
No Man's Sky's at least good now.
From barren but resource-heavy ice balls.
It wasn't at launch.
Goldilocks planets with life.
It wasn't. It's decent now.
And not just this system, but over 100 systems.
Huh?
Over 1,000 planets, all open for you.
They're just copy and paste, guys.
Can't wait.
Trust me. They're copy and fucking paste over 1,000 planets.
Over 1,000 planets. Do I believe that?
No, I.
Those things are either randomly generated. They're randomly generated because there's no way they put that much effort into making 1,000 fucking planets. I'd rather have 6 really freaking detailed planets than 1,000 of them that are just randomly generated.
1,000 planets. That's nuts. If that's true.
They didn't put all that detail in those planets. I can guarantee it.
I mean, if they plan on releasing this in 2023, they don't have enough time to put that much detail.
It's been in development for for 10 plus years. They didn't put all that detail in those planets. If they said 100, I could have maybe squinted my eyes and said maybe. 1,000, hell no.
That's unreal if that's the case.
They crunched the fuck out of their developers. Then that's for damn sure.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Says coming 2023.
It's gonna get delayed again in 2025. Then again, this is Xbox.
Oh, great. And that's that. And the best part is, I don't even have to worry about getting any of these games because I can get them all for free.
Well, you pay a monthly subscription.
I know, but
we keep talking about this. Game Pass is fucking broken.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take it. And the worst part is, PlayStation Game Pass comes out tomorrow.
Oh.
They really did this right before PlayStation released their shit in North America.
Like, hey, look, ours is so much better, guys. Hey, Paul, I know you're super excited for Overwatch 2.
I know, right?
No, I'm fucking pissed. It's second and saying October. I said, fine. Now I have to play it.
Yeah, they didn't release date for Soap Song, but it must be coming out within a year then.
Oh, having the Persona games, pretty much. That's cool. That was a cool announcement.
That is crazy, bro. Microsoft really had to steal Persona.
Steal the what? Persona?
Yep. They really stole Persona.
Yeah.
It's like Dr. Queen, Paul.
No.
That should have been in the game like 4 years ago, honestly.
Hell no. Her kid is just like the leak said. You just missed me with that shit.
How many games did they announce today that has a release date?
Oh, that has a release date. Oh, that's a story.
Like, that's...
I know they said they announced like 30 games today.
Nope, that's it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I can finally play Valorant too. On console.
Overall, like I said, Xbox hasn't really been my cup of tea, but I'm glad they showed.
People are in the chat saying that freaking Starlink is Game of the Year 2023. I want to see if they're going to be disappointed. I didn't see anything that was spectacular on that gameplay.
Oh, people are saying what? Starfield is Game of the Year 2023?
Yep.
That nigga, that gameplay was 30 FPS.
On PC, it should run better, but
but yeah, like I said, Xbox isn't really my cup of tea, but I'm glad they get better when it comes to showcasing games after game after game.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
but
it.
yeah,
we don't gotta worry about any other gaming company showing up at any other event for the rest of this week, right?
About that.
Right? Please just let me be right.
You said, wait, what happened with Persona? I had to step away a little while ago, but I guess
it's on Xbox.
I completely missed it. Yeah, so Persona 3, 4, and 5 are all coming to Xbox, which is good.
All of their definitive editions.
Yeah, all of their like the definitive. Yeah.
Over the Royale part because they changed some of the things with localization.
Yeah, specifically 3. That's the one that pulled me in immediately.
I was like, are they releasing all of the Personas? Because the second I was like Atlas, I was like, yeah, they're probably doing Persona 4 and 5.
But yeah, overall, I give it like a. Usually, I always give it like a 6 or a 7. I give it a 7 out of 10 for the showcase. That's what I give it.